blessings, love, contentment, balance, unity, wholeness, divinity. Ashe, namaste, Aisha, here, oya bakinda. So grateful to be in this moment right now to share this divine message that the Most High guided us to share at this time. Like legit guide. So they want us to first share how does Aisha receive her guidance? Well, through active prayer and meditation. So we were lying on the bed, relaxing on the bed, and our eyes closed, and I ain't gonna get into the details, you know. Relaxing on the bed, our eyes closed, and we literally see an ancestor, and they're like relaxed on us. It's not a hard pressure at all. They're relaxed on our leg part, and our eyes are still closed. Okay, and we look at them, and they're giving us a look like they laying on their arm, laying on me, like what you gonna do type. Because before then I was hearing, you know, like, you gotta share this message. We want you to share this message. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what message you want me to share. I don't know how I'm gonna say it, what I'm gonna say, what do you eat. And there's no script to this. This is all from the Most High right now. So once I seen them like literally tapping me like what you gonna do? Like, come on now. Like literally like like, get up, child. Like, come on, child. In the most gentle way. Like, it wasn't pressure at all. It's honestly guidance that we've been receiving. So it was just more so like more confirmation to see them say that. So we will say that we are on day 2 of fasting, just a water fast. And fasting is very, very, very beneficial. I know we spoke on it before and said, you know, do how you do, go about it how you go about it. So now we want to bring more light and say that how we did it, we manifested it through writing. So we literally wrote manifestation, 3-day water fast, water only. I just said that, hey, maybe if you write it more than, you know, be very clear and precise of how you write it, just how you write it. When you write things, they come into manifestation more with ease and quickly. So we wrote it. We don't know how long ago we wrote it, but it's just we noticed that through time, we began to literally hear the guidance like, okay, now it's time. Like, now it's time. Now it's time to fast. Now it's time for you to fast. So we understand how, we say that to say because we knew we had to write it. We received the guidance to write it because we knew that it was going to be a bit difficult to transition from eating, you know, how they got the structured system to eat 3 meals a day. And that's just overdoing it. That's overdoing it. It's overdoing it. Honestly, it is. And we realize that only because of fasting. So when we end the 3-day fast, we'll realize that 1 meal, it does it. We'll eat the fruit. When you break the 3-day fast, eat some fruit. Or if you have some fresh coconut water from a fresh coconut. We love the Thai coconut. It's pre-shaved. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Talking about that is a sign that is what we need to get. So, that is what we're already going to receive. It was just a reminder we needed to say it. So thank you all. So coconut water is great to rehabilitate and refresh and refurbish, we're going to call it. And fruits, whatever fruits that you are attracted to, just eat some fresh fruits. Start that off in your rising, okay? And if you notice, breakfast is really when you break it up, fast, break fast, because you are naturally supposed to be your fast. You end at 7 o'clock. You know, that's when you know that's it. You done. And hey, we ourselves will eat a little bit, nibble, dab, dab. No harm, no done. As long as you speak nice to yourself and you do not get to shaming yourself. It's when you get to shaming yourself that you're bringing yourself down, and then you're wondering why you're having these complications. It's because you done spoke some mean things to yourself. Like, why would you do that? How could you do that? You know, you could, it was like all of that. Instead of doing all of that, just be like, all is well. Obviously, this was not the time yet. We got this. Divine timing. It's all in alignment. Because you do have to go on your own body, your own pace. So be easy on yourself when entering into a fast. Even if you say, like, I'm a fast for experience. We went through moments like, oh, I'm a fast tomorrow. And we do good about 3 o'clock roll in, and then it's like, shit. And then we notice, though, with that shit, it's because something occurred. So we notice that with eating, it's actually a part of gluttony, the 7 deadly sins. And it's like a trigger. It's a addiction. It's a let me get my mind off of something. Sometimes, not all the time. That's why you have to really be mindful about the times that you decide to eat. You know, what happened? Did something just bother you? Is something bothering you that caused you to want to eat? Because that happens. It does happen. So, 3-day water fast. If you want to start a fast, 3 days water. Hey, once again, it still is all about you. Trust in your own knowing. Get some books. Get some Dr. Sebi books or some herbal. We have like a comedic book. This Dr. Sebi book is actually right behind us, and they said show you all. So you see that? Okay, Dr. Sebi's alkaline and anti-inflammatory diet for beginners. We haven't even began it yet. They just wanted us to show y'all because it's possible that we just got it to show you all. Of course, we're going to get into it more, you know. Just saying. And with that being said, Ashe, let's clear some more from that topic, from the fasting topic. Into our services, they said. Okay. We do tarot and oracle reading. We are a medium, which means we are able to channel spirits with ease, with grace, with love and peace, so that they are able to shine their light and wisdom on situations that they have already been through. And we are just a vessel. Ashe, we are just a vessel, and divinity speaks through we. Our tongue is divinely guided. What we say is going to reach the souls, the hearts of those intended for this message to reach. Ashe. Let's talk about depression. So depression looks vastly different for a lot of people. And of course, it's that way because of the fact that everyone is uniquely different. So therefore, everyone is going to go about their depression states uniquely different. Well, we can say that we have noticed with the differences, some key signs, telltale signs. So, hey, well, some people do like these trigger warnings. Say trigger warning. So, trigger warning. It is drinking. Let's just say the 7 deadly sins, right? The 7 deadly sins. Our notebook is already there. All the way up there. Let's see how many we can remember. Lust, pride, gluttony, vanity, wrath, sloth. Just one more. Oh, you all. You all just look it up. We don't want to stay on that for too long. So it's indulgence in those type of things. That's how we feel. That's what we looked at, because of the fact that we are a walking testimony. Because of the fact that we were once in denial about the fact that we were even in a, like, that we even had symptoms of depression. Like us? What? No. We good. We fine. And no, we were not. Like, no. It's moments where you really do have to take accountability, self-accountability about your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. And no, we were not. We were overindulging in food. We were being lustful and in pride and in vanity. So like in vanity, it's just like, it's our way or the highway. Can't nobody tell us. Actually, that is pride. Can't nobody tell us. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Like, I got this, boo. And vanity is just over obsessive into self. Like, come on, you know what that is. Just you know what that is. But for example, we were very into how our body looked, and it was only to please others instead of about ourselves. Like we went through a time ourselves where we honestly wanted to have a boob job. And this is when we were in middle school. Was it high school? Middle school. Yeah. And that is very, very, like, when I look at it now, you know, that's why this is called a testimony. Because it's like, wow, we have to be honest about the fact that, one, we're not the only ones that had those thoughts. And two, that is under the vanity. Because we only was seeking to have a boob job, to have these bigger boobs so that we can attract people, which was doing what? Lust. So we can indulge in lust some more. And it's like, when we analyze all these different things that we encountered in our childhood, including relationships, the relationships that we've been through helped us see a lot. So I give thanks to those that we were in a relationship with, and we were undergoing these phases just to get us to where this point is right now. Asher. Because they had to be strong just like we had to be strong. Which gives us to also say that someone who is depressed, they will also be around somebody else who is depressed. And they may even cast judgment. That's one thing that we have to work on. They may even cast judgment onto the person that's depressed, as if though they're not even depressed. Like they'll come off in the vanity and prideful, like, I'm good, like what's wrong with you? Like come on, like, when it's like, it's deeper than that. We're saying like a lot. It's deeper than that, though. Seriously, it be deeper than that, which is why we are so thankful for this testimony and thankful for this revelation that we are here to really assist people in the dark night of the soul, as they call it. We like to say the dark night as in the night on the horse, because you gotta be on your warrior bush to get through that dark path. And remember that you are the light. So even traveling through the darkness, you are that beautiful light that's traveling through the darkness, okay? And the deeper you go, the brighter your lights get, because you are realizing more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And your lights just get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. So everything has a purpose, everything have a reason. So let's talk about how when you come across somebody who is a drug addict, or come across somebody who is an alcoholic, you know, or come across somebody who is a sex addict. These things are terms that were put on them to put them in a category and put them in a box, and then now people are looking at them like they're looking at them as outside of themselves, as though they didn't go through things themselves. You know, they're not looking at them as a being who's going through something. They're looking at them as a weakling for being so drawn to do something like that. And I'm only saying that, of course you have your own words. I'm only saying that because honestly that's how we used to perceive them, as like how could you, like what, like come on now, it's better than that, like you struggled with that, why do you say it's so hard for you to quit? And we watched this video with Fayaz1, and he used a similar example, and he said, like, when somebody says, well, why is it so hard to quit? Then what if you got hit back with, well, why is it so hard for you to stop scrolling? You know? So, be gentle, okay? People are going through stuff and you do not know. Back to the depression looks different on everybody. You can come across somebody who's depressed and they'll have the biggest, brightest smile. The biggest, brightest smile. Biggest, brightest smile. They're always helping. They want to help. They want to make sure that you're good. They want to make sure that you feel good. They want to make sure that you're happy. And there are entities out there that will abuse that. They will abuse that. From experience. They will abuse that, which only challenges you to get stronger in your boundaries. And you wish them well. You pray, you pray, you pray, you pray. And you step back. Because you can't be out here Captain Save a Haux. Haux, okay? Can't be out here Captain Save a Haux until you have saved yourself. So if you come across these beings, sometimes it takes some assessment within yourself to realize, is this a part of me still? Or is this something that we've outgrown? Okay? Take that assessment. When you run into somebody like that, like, is this who I am right now? Or is that a part that I've outgrown? Okay? That will help you move forward with how you need to move forward. Instead of blocking it out and you're not asking those questions at all and you're just looking at that being as judgment, and now you don't even get to move forward, and the day will come that you will get judged yourself. So, are you that being? Were you that being? Which one? You know? Because if you look at it like, oh, this is inside of me. I can't see where this is inside of me. And for some, they are able to quickly see, oh, okay, I see that this is something that I do as well. Or you take that information and you go back to your meditative state so that you can receive that answer, receive that truth, receive that clarity. Now, when you receive that truth and clarity, then you have to make the work, the effort to change. Move forward. Now, if that was something you are seeing in somebody and it was of the past you, then you move forward by releasing them. Okay? Because if you keep on entertaining it, or attempting to help it, save it, right? you're only honestly calling upon that part of you again, because the light and dark is within you, God and devil is within you. So the, call it just lower vibration, higher vibration, polarities, whatever, okay? When you're around old energy that you have outgrown, you're asking for it to tug you back down. The only way that you can get somebody to rise up with you is by you doing the work yourself and actively showing that you have progressed forward, actively showing that you have learned more, actively showing that what you have learned, the knowledge you have learned, is not wisdom. And you share that wisdom with the wide collective. And that you wish and pray for them and wish them well, and that you plant the seed and you move forward. Because you have to take accountability and realize when somebody is willing to do the work and when they are just not willing to do the work. If they are not willing to do the work, meanwhile you are doing the work, you have to let them be. You have to. You have to. You have to. Yes, you so loving. And we want to say that if you are watching this video, that means that you are a part of the chosen collective. Okay? To change generational patterns. To change the way your mama did it. To change the way your daddy did it. To change the way your grandmammy, your grandpappy, your great aunt, your great uncle. You are literally changing the whole generational line because you realize this just doesn't sit right with us. No, it does not sit right with you, and that is for a divine reason. We need you to listen and wake up to that fact that it does not sit right with you. If something does not sit right with you and you feel like you are literally in a loop or in a cycle, that's because you are. That is real. It's called a karmic cycle. It is real, okay? Do not just blow it off like, oh, it's just spirit. Like, it's just like spirit don't exist, like how they interpret ghosts and ghouls, like Casper, for example. Like, come on now, like they don't look like that. They don't look like that. So, anywho, everything is spirit, okay? These candles right now, they have energy and they carry a vibration and they carry spirits with it. When it moves, when it flickers, it is a realization, a recognition of spirit. The incense, smoke, they are also spirit. The air, these elements, they are of this realm, and they are to assist you into moving accordingly on this path. Okay? Okay. So, we are still growing with every moment. Yet, we have that wisdom to share with you all because we have went through it. We went through the dark night of the soul for a while. For a while. Like, do not get confused and think that there's only one awakening along the journey. It is not. It is not. Laughter is medicine, okay? They guided us to laugh for a reason. Because it is some heavy information. It is. It's some heavy information to hear when you are going through the dark phase. Because we don't want to feel like we are fully out of it. Yet we do want to feel like we're fully out of it. Gosh, It's just that we're fully out of it, and we know that it's more challenges to come. Okay, the dark night of the soul is challenges. They're challenges because you went through this beautiful divine, how can we say this? You took the time above scripting how this was all going to go while you were here on this realm. Okay, you were scripting how it was all going to go with your highest self, with the Most High, the divine council, you know, all your beings that you know you end up interacting with here. That's because you were up there already in your spirit form, your soul form, communing with them and saying how this was all going to go. You were going to meet such and such then. You were going to see such and such this way. You were going to, all of it scripted. 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 Okay. Said 3 times. 3 times for leg by. Ooh, crossroads. Okay. You have a path to choose. You have a path to choose within nearly every moment. And 222. When you realize the polarities and you realize the good or bad, light or dark, hot and cold, God and devil, be creative. However you gonna call it, what you need to realize though is that the higher frequency, the Most High, who even created, you know, y'all seeing in the Bible, Satan came from the Most High. He was a part of the angels. Just shit got started to get a little, you know, Satan got in his ego. He got in his 7 deadly sins and wanted more. And that's a key word. When you want and long and yearn and those, that's not of the higher source, okay? God is going to give you what you need. The Most High is going to give you what you need. The universe is going to give you what you need. What you need. Not what you want, honey bunny. Not what you want. Not what you want. And we are saying this to ourselves as a reminder as well, because that is what we have been doing. God is going to give us what we need, not what we want. Spiral. Rebirth. You are going through a beautiful rebirth. You are going through a beautiful rebirth. A beautiful one. And know that through the darkness, light does come. You are the light. You are the light in the darkness. I'm just saying. There's an even grander light at the end of it. There's a grander light at the end of that phase, at the end of that cycle, because we go through cycles. So connect with the cycles of the moon, connect with the cycles of the sun, connect with the cycles of the seasons, connect with these cycles, connect with numbers 2828. Connect. We are all connected. Connected but not attached. And that is the beautiful thing. That you can send love to somebody without having to physically say, oh, I love you. You can forgive somebody without having to physically reach out and be like, I forgive you. Because one thing I realized in the reaching out part, it can get prideful. Because now you're doing something that you want to do. Did you really pray before you did that to see if that's what you need to do? Did you really ask the highest source, is this in alignment for we? Is this really something that you are calling us to do, Most High? Let that be your question in everything that you do. Because if you are not serving God, the Most High, who are you really serving? The devil, the lower vibrational entities. And that's just that. There is no... You can be balanced in your knowing, in your awareness, and being above your awareness. Yet the fact being that there are two types of, actually it's three there. It's the higher consciousness, the lower consciousness, and the personal consciousness. Okay, so the personal consciousness is that observer. So when you go into meditation, for example, and you hear all these thoughts back and forth, you are the personal conscious observing those thoughts of communication. Some of that communication is from the highest self, some of that communication is from the lowest self. The personal consciousness has the power to decipher what is what, because God is silent. God has a gentle whisper. He ain't about to yell at you. It's not about to yell at you. That's anger. That's wrath. He's not about to go down that road. You gotta yell to get our point across. If you have to yell to get your point across, well, that's just saying that you are having a want for attention. And if you want for attention, then what you really need to do is give that attention to yourself. So that is why now you can look at the lower entity as being a beautiful teacher. Your shadow being a beautiful teacher into what you need to do. A beautiful teacher. That is how you balance them out. Not looking at them as wrong or right. It just is. It just is. It just is. It just is. And what it is just is, though, is lower and higher. It's all you, though. So you can be the fine alchemist that you are and merge these beings and say, y'all, we both got some learning to do. We both got some growing to do. So we both gonna grow together. And I love you for it. I thank you for it. I honor you for it. I respect you for it. Self-acceptance, self-accountability, moving forward. You are forward movement. Love on yourself more. Love on yourself more. Because you deserve it. And I'm so proud of you for still going. Because, you know, it's not easy. It's not. It's not. Things can get rocky. Yet, when you realize that you got through some dark stuff, honey, you are a lot tougher than you think. So yeah, once you realize that, this stuff is easy. It's like bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, you thought you was about to bloop? You ain't about to bloop? Like, this is just metaphor. Like, don't actually go around like hitting people and shit. It's just a metaphor of like when you hear those thoughts. So they're bringing me back to the example of me laying down on the bed. So yeah, we felt like, you know, like we're just gonna lay here, like just gonna lay here, thirsty and all. We just gonna lay here. And we heard the voice. We said to get up. And then we had the support of our ancestors. Get up. Get up, child. Get up. And everybody has that beautiful guidance. Everybody has that beautiful guidance. You truly, truly do. You hear the stories all the time when people are in dire situations and they end up making the choice that saved their life. Because you have that choice when you take the time with yourself. Because you don't always have to wait until you're in that dire situation. You're supposed to be praying every day or every moment, so that you are able to hear. You are able to hear that gentle whisper with ease. Confirmation, release. Ashe, ashe. Thank you. Release the fears, release the doubts, release the worries. Ancestors are within you. So, with us giving the visual of seeing our ancestors on us and tapping us, that is the beautiful, like, watch this, y'all. That shows you right there that because we have the strength of our ancestors within us, we were able to create rapidly that visual through our mind's eye to see them outside-ofly, to give us the extra assistance that our soul said we needed. That the ancestors and God said we needed. Honor yourself. You honor yourself when you honor your inner knowing. Okay, when you're around some fluke energy and you can hear that voice inside say, you know, like, it's time to go. It's time to go. Listen. And you can take moments that you have been in those moments and you decided not to listen. I just know something went down because you didn't listen. Something happened that could have been avoided because you did not listen. So that goes with the say of, that's when the hard lessons come in. That's when Iksu come in, the trickster. Because Ilegwa came and said, you just need to leave. And lower self, the ego, was like, leave for what? What do I need to leave for? And Ilegwa say, you just need to leave. They just say it again. You need to leave. Ego like, what I need to leave for? If you can't tell me why, then no, I'm not leaving. So Ilegwa smiles, walks away. That's it. Did what I had to do. I did what I was told to do on this realm. Boom. Went with this being. And so the being don't listen because of ego. And then a fight break out. They're surrounded by chaos. They nearly get hit with a bottle. A tire blow out. Some of them orders of chaos happens. And then Iksu comes again. Well, actually, Iksu is the trickster moment. Iksu is those moments of those chaos. That's Iksu. Exemplifying what happens when you do not listen. Thank you. Exemplifying what happens when you do not listen to the word. Okay? Because Ilegwa is the key of the door, just as Anpu, Anubis. These underworld beings, okay? Meaning they know the tricks and ropes of the dark world, of the dark soul. That's why Elegua is not about to sit there and argue with you and beg and please, like, please, please, just don't go, please. Like, they already know, because they know they're gonna be, they know what's gonna happen afterwards. And then you'll know, then you'll find out, and then you'll listen. And then it is what it is. Then you make your choice from there. Either you keep making those same choices, or you realize, wait, pause, I'm in a pattern. I feel like I've done this before. I feel like I just need to go ahead and change this up. Oh, whoa, fantastic. Fantastic. Because now you done entered a road of rainbows. The rainbow bridge to higher consciousness. And honey, once you get so high, they can't touch you. They really can't. They cannot touch you. They cannot touch you. Cannot. You hear me? They cannot touch you. Once you raise yourself up so high into the bliss of divine, and you serving divine, you serving the purpose, you are being in service, they can't touch you. You have to constantly communicate with divine Most High. Be vulnerable and pray. That is your teacher. That is your teacher. The Most High, your highest self. Which is why we offer divine readings, and when we give our readings, we always love to say, this is your highest self speaking through me. These are messages that you already know. We're just here to give you the confirmations because that is what you need. We're not going to give you what you want. We give you what you need to hear. It's going to be raw, cut, blunt, because it's what you need to hear. You would have not even been in front of us right now if it wasn't something that you needed to hear. And that's how we roll. That's how we step. We like to dance, girl, and move. It's good to move. Move that energy around. Oh, right. Also, music. Music. That's what assisted us in getting up as well. Because we got the guidance to, you know, like, you know what? Let's play this song. Let's play this music. And we're going to leave the link in the description of the playlist. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yep. Like, subscribe, share, because that helps the channel grow. That helps the whole entirety of what we are intentionally doing grow. So the word can get out further and 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 further. If you are interested in sending a sacred offering, send a sacred offering through our Cash App, which we will leave in the description box as well. That sacred offering can be absolutely anything. Just what you feel guided to do. And for those who do give a sacred offering, we will provide a reading. Yep. We will provide a reading. You send us a offering, and Spirit said, based on that offering, well, they'll let us know how to move from there. And yeah, a reading is definitely there. You all. Listen to your soul. Listen to your light. Trust yourself. Guide yourself. We got y'all. We gonna send these informations. We continue to grow and flourish so that we can send these information with confidence, so we can share this wisdom with confidence. Praise to the Most High on our day 2 fast. One more day. Goodness, y'all. Woo. Y'all, okay? Y'all. You show that commitment to yourself. You're showing that commitment to God. And God is like, I got you. I got you. I got you. Also, bibliomancy. If you are into the Bible and you have a Bible, you start with it closed. You ask out loud, what is it that I need to see at this moment? And just open it. And see where your eyes are drawn to. And read it. If you do not understand it, do not worry about it. Just read it. Because that's something that needed to be activated within you. Okay? If you are not consciously there to understand it at that moment, your subconscious caught it. Your subconscious caught it. And then you do the work further to ask for signs and clarity. Okay? Talk with yourself, commune with yourself, use your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Have a dream journal. That is a beautiful way to allow the subconscious to speak to you when you feel like there's more messages to be received to you. Okay? Ashe. Thank you all for your loving, generous time. Thank you all for rocking with us. And thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. Truly. Truly, truly. All of y'all. All of you. We love you. We love the Most High. 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 And we pray for those who are yet to know the Most High. You will know the Most High from this channel. Ashe. Karia kumbaya siya kirara karya.